I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where I talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to say thank you for all the likes and subscribes that we've had over the past few weeks. I want you to leave a comment in the comment box. Hit that like button for me. My goal is 1,000 likes a video. Leave a comment in the comment box. If you don't have a good comment, that's fine. Just let me know what like number you are when you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can count on me to bring you the most up-to-date, pertinent information in the crypto space on a daily basis. Jumping right into the market today in crypto. Sideways. Everything's sideways. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $232 billion. Bitcoin at 84.76. This is a Bitcoin daily chart, and just want to emphasize this idea to you. Again, Bitcoin's been in this multi-month downtrend. The price action for Bitcoin got rejected at the 200 SMA, simple moving average, and we've pulled back, potentially looking for a bounce here at this upper trend line. If we do get this bounce, it would be very bullish, and there'd be continued upside expected for Bitcoin. If we break back down into the pattern, potentially, we're headed quite a bit lower at that point. So again, the bulls must hold this level. So this is a Bitcoin 1 hour chart. Talked to you guys about this idea yesterday, how we've got this falling wedge that basically the price action's been respecting real well. So remember, there's a 68% chance that this breaks out to the upside. The target would be 8,800. Now it depends. If it doesn't break out till down here, obviously the target would be 85 or 86.50. So, really just it depends where the breakout occurs as far as the measured move. Now, this downside target is still in play of 7,800 from this previous break to the downside of this rising wedge. So slowly inching our way lower. I really want to see this 8,000, 8,100 level hold for the bulls. I want to run through these. This is pretty cool. This is a Bitcoin 1 hour chart I posted in my trading group. And again, obviously I'm looking for a bounce here, possible bullish divergence. You're at the lower trend line and oversold on the RSI. Boom, you get your little bounce. Remember, we've got a Bitcoin only trading group. There's 6 trading groups you get access to, but Bitcoin only, a lot of people trade with leverage. Then again, today, looking for a bounce here, possible bullish divergence, RSI close to oversold. Boom, twice in 2 days. Definitely these trend lines, the support levels, bullish divergence, oversold RSI, put those together and you're going to get bounces. People trade with leverage. This gentleman wasn't. He said, this is how easy you can pay for the yearly membership. Thanks, guys. Profit $500. And again, he didn't use leverage. So he bought a couple Bitcoin and sold a couple Bitcoin, made $500 real quick on this one trade. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's posting charts, working together, calling out breakouts. I've got 41 videos in a playlist that will teach you how to trade this market. If you don't know anything about trading, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join the groups, I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. It's great to see people come into the group and maybe they've struggled in cryptocurrency and to see them become successful. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris @gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You get a 20% discount if you pay for 6 months in crypto. You get a 30% discount if you pay for the year in crypto, plus an additional month for free. If you do want to pay with a card month to month, you can do so. There's a Patreon link in the description. This gentleman stated, he said, from January the 5th until now, I've already 3x'd my portfolio. You've created a monster, trading monsters. We're creating trading monsters in the group. Yeah, we breed success, period. Shout out to Moon Overlord. He stated, people are waiting for a 3% move on Bitcoin, and half of the altcoin pairs move like this every 5 minutes. I prefer trading altcoins. The altcoin setups, I'm kind of an altcoin trader. And I would say this too, like a lot of people will get stuck on Bitcoin. If you're trading with leverage, obviously that's something different. You got to come into this market and learn how to spot trade first. But remember, there's a lot of huge gains to be had in these altcoins as well. Peter Brandt posts a head and shoulders chart, price expected to decline, but he didn't say which crypto it was. So he posted this chart and everybody's on Twitter trying to figure out, well, what it is. Somebody said, this is Bitcoin, by the way. Another person says it's XRP. If you look at Ethereum, you got a head and shoulders pattern as well. So nobody can figure out what it is. And what I would say is if you look at Bitcoin, you've got a head and shoulders pattern. These are all USDT trading pairs. A lot of times they're following Bitcoin. So you're going to have a lot of these similar patterns on a lot of your altcoins. So potentially, these altcoins need to hold. If Bitcoin continues lower, obviously it's probably going to drag the USDT or USD altcoin trading pairs lower as well. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you guys haven't signed up for a VPN yet, I definitely recommend PureVPN. I use this every single day, all the time. Anytime I deal with anything in crypto, I want to make sure I'm safe and protected. This is a virtual private network. If you want to use Binance.com, the original Binance with all the small altcoins, you can do so with PureVPN, BitMEX, Bybit. There's a link in the description that does support the channel. If you go to this screen and you wait for a little bit, it's going to give you like 82 or 83% off the price. So I definitely would recommend that. There it is. You'll miss an insane 82% off. This person went back on this chart and he posted every single time Bitcoin broke out of this a down trend line. And every time it did, everybody's like, oh, we better short it. We better short it. We better short it. You can see these red circles. He's like, oh, Bitcoin's going sub $10. Better short the Ponzi. Bitcoin going sub 150. Better short the Ponzi. It's going sub 190. Better short the Ponzi. Sub 350. Sub 500. Sub 1,000. Better short it. Better short it. Better short it. Here we are. Bitcoin going sub 8,000. Short the Ponzi. What's going to happen here? Over time, we are going to be ridiculously wealthy in this market because we're here. Most people don't even know this market exists. If you're a holder, you're still going to get rich. You don't have to be a trader to be successful in this market, obviously. Down here on this tweet, there's a gentleman, and Udi is his name. He basically came out and called out Justin Sun because Justin Sun said, hey, this influencer made a statement saying Tron is going to displace Ethereum in developing decentralized applications in 2020. The D-Live streaming service could become a decentralized challenger for YouTube. And the influencer came out and he said, what? Pixar, it didn't happen. What are you talking about, bruh? I'm also not a Bitcoin influencer. I'm an Ethereum influencer. So there you go. Justin Sun getting called out on Twitter. Continued losses see Bitcoin erase 40% of the recent price rally. Exactly. Sell the top and take profits. Remember, you do not lose money in this market. Money doesn't just disappear. Other people take your money. Price goes down because people are selling. They're taking profits. They're taking potentially your profits. So you have to wrap your mind around that. Crypto investor says that 2020 is going to be wild with $2 billion of unannounced capital in U.S. funds. So this gentleman comes out and he says that $2 billion US dollars have been allocated to these U.S. crypto funds. This is unannounced capital. The money is distributed across three $300 million funds, $400 to $300 million funds, and 4 sub $100 million funds. This is what's given him the right to predict a wild 2020 in crypto. You better believe that institutions, smart money, banks, they've been in crypto, but there's a lot of money just sitting on the sidelines. When this market starts to take off, retail's going to FOMO in, and institutions are going to start dumping money back into this market as well. So wild ride in 2020. I'm ready. Moon boots strapped up. FundStrat's Tom Lee says clients are showing increasing interest in Bitcoin. He predicts a big year for the leading cryptocurrency. He said it should be great because you've got, number one, the halving coming up. Block rewards for miners are getting cut in half. It's a big supply-demand change. And the important thing about the halving is at the end of the day, yeah, there's just going to be not as much Bitcoin being produced. So it's going to limit the supply. Demand stays the same or increases. Price goes up. Bitcoin, I tweeted on Twitter. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. CryptoBTC_Chris stated Bitcoin halving is coming in 120 days. Are you ready? And do you have a plan in place? It's going to be epic. Ripple's upcoming IPO splits XRP investors into happy and disappointed ones. Here's why. So yeah, Ripple comes out and they said within the next year, we're going to announce, we're going to basically have an IPO. We're going public. So they're going to be publicly traded. Brad Garlinghouse announced this. Not all XRP investors are happy. Brad Garlinghouse said this is a natural evolution of our company. This gentleman on Twitter, Green Eggs and Ham, stated he's disappointed because Ripple's got a ton of XRP stored up in their escrow account. Ripple has enough money to work the way they please without selling shares. Basically, he thinks that it's nothing but a wealth transfer mechanism, which he's really disgusted about. There's zero reason for Ripple to become a publicly traded company. Obviously, people involved at Ripple would definitely benefit financially with this whole situation. Now, this Michael B stated that Ripple's going public. It's been on the table so that there's going to be more cash flow, and a lot of it, there'll be liquidity without selling XRP. It's going to spread the risk to holders. It's going to be in this public spotlight. It's going to be on Wall Street, New York Stock Exchange as well. So after the IPO comes brokerage firms offering shares. Again, what do you guys think about this? My first thought is, what drives Ripple to push the adoption of XRP if they're publicly traded? I mean, how does Ripple Net come into this picture? It just seems like they would be more apt to focus on Ripple Net. I mean, just give me your thoughts on this. I'm not real sure. I'm tossing it around. XRP tip bot banned by Twitter. Here's what happened. Basically, the Twitter XRP tip bot got banned, and the developer has already solved the problem, but the tip bot account remains banned. So hopefully they get that worked out. Ripple moves over 178 million XRP to Bitstamp with 6 million transferred later. And so some people are concerned about this because XRPL Monitor is spotting these large transactions, but this was from Bitstamp Exchange. So Ripple says that, hey, we're not selling as much XRP, but it's being moved around. And I would say, hey, this probably has to do with just on-demand liquidity happening through Bitstamp. And again, remember that this volume doesn't equate to price increases. So on-demand liquidity could move a ton of XRP around, and it wouldn't necessarily increase the price. But again, you'd have to assume that's what's happening here. Tesla's Elon Musk says Bitcoin will not replace money, but it has a role. Remember, Elon Musk is the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. He also founded previously PayPal. He said, initially, I'm neither here nor there on Bitcoin. But when he first read the white paper, he said, hey, this is pretty clever. He noted that, Bitcoin cryptocurrency is going to have a role, but it's not going to be a replacement of primary currency. Again, I think the biggest part of this that we have to take, the big positive we have to take from this idea is Elon Musk is talking about Bitcoin on a pretty often. He tweeted it not too long ago. He said, Bitcoin is not my safe word, but he tweets a lot of like cryptic messages, just kind of playing around. Nobody really understands what he means with this. But again, put Bitcoin out there. When you have a guy at this level of success talking about Bitcoin, it's good for the space. New Hawaii bill proposes banks to act as cryptocurrency custodians. The legislation would grant Hawaiian banks the right to hold and manage digital assets such as digital consumer assets, digital securities, and cryptocurrencies for their customers. I love this idea. I know a lot of people in this space hate banks, but think about mainstream adoption, okay? Think about people like to go, like most of America goes on Friday to the bank to cash their checks, okay? Or, a bank is it's the name and the face. Somebody is responsible for handling your money. And people like that, and they're used to it. So what better way to transition people into cryptocurrency than to have the same bank where they're comfortable with holding and dealing with their cryptos? Just as if it was some form of CD or bank investment, the cryptocurrency, I think, would be a good fit for these banks. These banks are going to be smart, and they're going to get into crypto, at least on that level. They want to maintain these physical brick and mortar branches as well. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure and subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I will see you guys tomorrow.